really my manifesto for dress history. It illustrates how clothing intersects with culture, politics and art, and how the study of clothing can really act as a portal to the past. Now, when I was writing the book, when I started to write it, and even now that it's out, one question always comes up. This is something people always ask me. How do you choose 100 of the best dressed people in history? That's how I've structured this book, essentially. It covers 5,000 years, spans continents, and I've focused on 100 of who I believe to be the best dressed people in history. So how do you decide which 100 people you're going to feature? I thought I would use today to give you guys some of my rationale as to how I chose the people that I featured in the book. Science and style. Now, recent scientific analysis estimates that modern humans may have been wearing clothing 170,000 years ago. Now, this corresponds with the onset of an ice age. Now, it's even being suggested that clothing could have been one of the technologies that enabled early populations to migrate out of Africa, and that the adoption of clothing could have had repercussions on the development of modern human behaviour. From the Copper Age to the Digital Age, the Fashion Chronicles travels across 5,000 years and spans continents to chart the style stories of who I believe are 100 of the best dressed people in history. Now, by shining a spotlight onto the place of dress in our heritage, we can place it in a wider cultural, political and social sphere, ultimately proving that true style really never lacks substance. Thank you.
Man at the back.
Who is your favourite best dressed person out of all history and why?
Choosing 100 was hard enough. I'm not quite sure how to choose one. I am a fan of the Karl Marx entry, just because I think no one would ever expect to see Karl Marx in a book about fashion. There are also some people in the book who are more specifically involved in the fashion industry. People like Barbara Hulanicki, who founded Bieber, Deanna Vreeland, sort of great fashion editor of the 20th century, and people today like Iris Apfel, who's became a muse when she was in her 80s. So in terms of actual sort of aesthetics, I think they would certainly be some of my favourites, and also some of the more light-hearted entries in the book as well. That's not one, is it? That's still three. Oh, you can't say one. I don't know. It's too difficult. We'll stick with those three. Thanks.
Great. Please, thank you once again to Butchart.